Alright, welcome back, box breakers and pack rippers. We're here again live at Joe's card shop with special guest Lotus Sworn.
Howdy.
How you doing today?
Oh, pretty good.
Thanks for being able to join us. I know
Good to be here.
He almost got held up from work and wasn't able to come, but hey, don't tell his boss, okay? Anyway, special thanks to Joe here at the card shop for always letting us film here live. Appreciate it. Check him out on Arizona Trading Cards and Collectibles Facebook. We have the core set 2019 purchased here at Arizona Cards for 40 bucks. And if you haven't seen our other videos that we did with Lotus Sworn, go back and check those out. We did Oath of the Gatewatch, which I think we're going to do after this one. We're going to do that. We got 9 packs there. We did a we did 2 other ones. There was the desert one. I forget the name of that one. And we did another one too that I forget the name of. Anyway, this is core set 2019.
Indeed, so this is the first core set that has come out in a very long time. The last core set was Origins, and they announced that they wouldn't be doing core sets ever again.
Really?
Clearly, people did not like that idea, because you can tell we have a box before us. So this core set, additionally, is better than a lot of previous core sets. You see, in a core set, there traditionally were no new cards. Core sets used to be just reprinted cards.
Wow.
But they started adding new cards, and they started reprinting old cards. And this core set is notable because several of its reprints are very strong Mythic cards, namely Crucible of Worlds, Scape Shift, cards like that just were very strong, could be format defining, or just were EDH staples. Also blue dice, so
cool.
Good sign.
Oh, you're not guaranteed a blue dice, or
yeah, you get one of the 5 colors. But blue is the best color.
Yes,
because blue mages are not jerks.
Okay, so we might be in for a really Hall of Fame box opening here, guys. All right, we're gonna get through this as quick as possible.
It's gonna be pretty hard to top the last box.
But that's what you told us. I know.
Still, I did check this. Apparently, that was on the highest possible end of the EV for Gatewatch.
Wow.
Like, very few.
Wow.
So let's see.
Let's see. I forget.
That is a token. So flip
that's
it
a
over.
token.
It's like flip over everything.
Oh, flip over everything. Just open them this way.
Let's start with the commons.
These are not the commons,
These
right?
are the commons.
Okay.
See the black symbol?
Yes. Yep, I'm still learning, guys. That's why we're so thankful for Lotus Sworn to be able to join us in between his work schedule. I know I've been bugging him like every day, like, hey, when are you ready? Like, hey, I bought this pack. Hey, I want to break this pack open. Where are you? Let's go. He's like, dude, calm down. I got to work. Okay. Goblin Motivator. We got the trusty...
And Goblin Motivator is a reprint. It's an effect that's been redone a lot of times. You know, it's never a bad effect. It's never a great effect. But, you know, that's the thing about the core set. Core sets have a lot of very simple effects in them. You don't see a lot of new keywords in core sets. They're designed for players who are newer to the game to help learn.
Gotcha. All right, we got Trusty Pack Beast. Pretty cool artwork. You know, we've been opening a lot of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I got to tell you, I know why I like Magic the best, and it's because of the artwork.
Yes, the art is amazing. Very talented people. Very, very nice people, too. A lot of the artists like to show up at Magic events, and they're just a pleasure to talk to.
And so that's Child of Night, Walking Corpse. Okay, these are all commons. Angel of Dawn, look at that artwork.
Yep.
That is so cool.
The commons have great... That's the thing about Magic artwork. Like, sometimes in some games, you can like look at the artwork and go, I can tell the rarity. In Magic, everything is consistently good art.
Right.
So you could take a piece of art and go, what rarity is this? And people will get it wrong.
Right. That's awesome. Okay.
Vishino. Pyromancers, lizard people.
Yeah, it looks like he's a pyro. Salvage of Secrets. It's kind of cool. Goes with our blue dice.
Has a great line from Magic the Gathering on fire. Of course you should fight fire with fire. You should fight everything with fire.
Alright guys, if you see anything that's not going to be on our value list, you know we do give away a lot of our cards here, so we'll let Lotus Sworn pick through them first, but anyway, here we go. Here's more comments. Root Snare, Abnormal Endurance. Alright, here's our first uncommon.
And it is Suspicious Bookcase.
It's very suspicious, that bookcase.
This is an example of something called a top-down design. where instead of designing the card for its effects, they designed it for the flavors. So you'll notice it's a wall, literally a wall, that allows a creature to get by undetected and become unblockable. So they designed this whole thing with the idea of a bookcase that's a secret passage.
Wow. Well, it looks very suspicious back there in that bookcase, I can tell you that.
Maybe they're hiding our mythics behind it.
Maybe. Bone to Ash.
Bone to Ash.
Surge Mare.
Surge Mare, this is part of a cycle. And let's see our first rare. We've got a Prodigious Growth. Enchanted creature becomes ginormous.
Okay.
And do we have the foil? We do have the foil. It is a foil Knightly Valor. Not a great foil, but it's shiny.
Yeah,
it makes a
really
knight.
cool.
It turns your thing into a knight.
Okay. Nice. So we need a foil pile.
And we've got the dual land here.
Woodland Stream. Yes,
So
it looks
blue
very
and
peaceful.
green. Play tapped.
Look at that artwork, man. That
Yep.
is just really, really nice on the Woodland Stream. And that is
there's
our
an emblem.
token. This is common then? The Woodland Stream?
Yep.
Okay. And tokens just kind of
That's
get...
an emblem.
Oh, an emblem. What's
Better than token. So Planeswalkers, which are arguably the most powerful card type in the game, generally their ultimate abilities will make something called an emblem. It gives you a permanent outside of the game. It gives you an effect from this is outside of the game. It becomes something called a command zone, which means that you cannot remove it. And generally it's an exceedingly powerful effect. Like this says, every turn for the rest of the game get 3 dudes. Or some of them say, for the rest of the game all your cards are free, or for the rest of the game all your cards are indestructible. Oh. So ultimating a Planeswalker is a good way to kill someone.
Okay, we have another emblem here.
And we have an emblem, and that is Tezzerat's emblem, which is at the end of each of your turns, search your deck for any card and put it into play for free.
Wow.
I actually opened him in the pre-release. I like him.
When was the pre-release for this?
A little while back, like a month or 2. No,
okay.
It was longer because the next set came out.
Okay. Here's the Goblin Instigator.
Also, actually, a very strong comment from this set, in my opinion. This dude.
Dwarven Priest. Again, just the artwork just blows me away. Dwindle. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna drop you in here, Dwindle, and you're gonna run these rats. All right. Rock's Orchid or Oracle.
Rock's Oracle. Yep.
Wow, he looks powerful.
Good old-fashioned pay some mana, draw a card, get a dude.
Zombie Horror.
Infectious Horror. This is a reprint.
Looks absolutely horrifying.
It is.
Almost reminds me of Garbage Pail Kid with the green slime coming out there. Did you ever open Garbage Pail Kid?
I have not.
Have you ever seen them though?
I have.
Oh, they're wild.
Collection. And a favorite.
Totally lost.
Favorite meme right here. In fact, fun fact. So there was a community showdown where the creators of Magic fought against the community's best players. And they agreed on Magic Online. They agreed that if the community players won, they would give us everyone a special card. And we lost, so they gave us a copy of this. So we all totally lost.
Oh man! All right, Centaur Courser.
Vanilla good shit. That's what it is.
Crash Through. Aven Wind Mage. Double Cast is our first.
First uncommon.
Uncommon.
A card that actually I feel is closer to a rare than an uncommon, but I understand because it's sorcery speed.
Okay.
That's good.
Shield Mare.
Another mare.
Is that the second one of those? Oh,
yes, it is.
I'm in the wrong
I got it.
pile there. Thank you. Lotus Sworn's helping us out here.
We've got 1, 2, and 3 uncommons. And
Oh man, I got the piles all messed up. See what happens? You see what happens? Alright, that's why I wanted to wait for Lotus Sworn, because...
Mare. And Volcanic Dragon, the old-fashioned reprint. Big, flying, hasty thing comes at your face, eats you.
Wow, scary.
How do I, Dragon?
Alright.
And Gigantosaur.
Nice.
Love this guy. He's hilarious. He's 5 mana. He's the biggest possible thing for 5 mana.
Yeah, that's awesome. And cool artwork, especially for any Jurassic Park lovers.
Yep. Dinosaurs is actually in our
Okay.
foil basic land.
Foil basic land.
Not as good as the last set we opened a foil basic land from, but this isn't terrible.
Couple bucks. $5 or more.
I would go a couple
Maybe
bucks.
even more? No. Okay. That's cool. That'll go in our...
It's the full art ones that people like.
Oh, that's right, the full art. So that'll go there, and then we have another land.
Dual land.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it rolling there. we have the Goblin Motivator. He is there to provide. He is the Tony Robbins of goblins.
Solid. Solid reference there.
Daybreak Chaplain. Yeah. And Scholar of Stars. That's like the yin and yang there. We got the day and the night. Again, the artwork just love it. Tormenting Voice. He looks tormented by that voice.
Another reprint.
Bog Stomper. Dang. You get caught in the bog, you're gonna get stomped by this guy for sure. Look at that beast. Wow. Common. Greenwood Sentinel.
Solid.
Solid card.
Eh.
Oh.
It's a good old fashioned bear. You'll notice the effects on a lot of these are just very simple, easy for gameplay, nothing super complicated.
Explosive Apparatus.
It does what you think it does.
Yeah, look, he's pulling the pin with his teeth and everything. Nice.
Grenade.
I wonder if it's like the regular grenades. You can like pull the pin and then still hold the clip. And yeah.
I feel like you have to shake this one.
Cavalry Drillmaster.
However, I'm not going to try.
Spark Tongue Dragon.
This was a solid limited card.
Yeah. Look at that.
Easy to get, does damage, is a dragon.
Awesome looking.
You know, never hurts.
Wall of Vines.
Aha.
And we have our first uncommon, Recollect.
Yep.
Recollect.
Aegis.
Alright. Aegis of the Heavens.
Make a thing big.
Here. Alright. Sagebreaker Giant.
It's a giant. It breaks sieges.
Pretty cool.
And Infernal Reckoning! Exile target colorless creature.
I think we saw him before in one of our openings.
This might be. This is the. Well, notice the Eldrazi in his hand.
Yeah.
This is the very definition of a hate card, where it's very, very strong against certain decks and does nothing against others.
Right. So for all those
Eldrazi artifact decks, anything that wants something colorless in play, this is a great way.
You're gonna want this card.
And are we going? Oh no, not a foil.
Meandering River.
Meandering River.
Cool artwork. Not
it's
that
a river.
cool.
It meanders. We got a dragon.
And we have a dragon. Did the lands get their own pile or no? Not necessarily. They just go in the uncommons.
Yeah, I put,
That's
yeah,
fine.
like, unless it's a really cool land.
Okay.
Which these aren't really cool lands.
Right.
Sometimes I put basic lands in their own pile. But
So at the end of this video, guys, or actually the next video, we're going to be opening 9 packs of Oath of the Gatewatch. And if you haven't seen Lotus Sworn and I's open Oath of the Gatewatch, oh my gosh. Wow. I think that might be our biggest hit of anything.
He used up all his good luck.
No.
That week.
We were just getting, for the week. Okay, yes, okay. But yeah, possibly for even longer. I don't know. Well, that's not true. If you saw some of our pre-release Pokemon, Lost Thunder,
solid.
We had a couple of nice GX Rainbow Rare hits out of there. Dwindle, we just saw that one. Sure Strike, Mighty Leap.
Can we get more reprints, please?
Bog Stomper, Plummet.
Another reprint.
Aven Wind Mage. Cavalry Drill Master. Solid artwork. Spark Tongue. We just Lotus Sworn just told us about that. Alright, first uncommon.
Blood Divination. It's Divination, but more blood. Ooh, and there's a Reliquary Tower. I like that card. Everyone likes this card. It's a good card.
Good playability on that last one?
Well, it's an EDH staple because it makes it so you don't have a maximum hand size. And it's a land, so it costs you nothing.
Wow.
So,
interesting.
Good card.
Yeah, cool. Maybe when you help us build our deck, we can utilize that card in it.
Yes.
We hope to, at some point in the future, do a video with Lotus Sworn of just strategy.
Basically, we'd like to do a one-on-one sealed, maybe, which we'll have to do some rules review for everyone who doesn't play Magic.
Okay.
And then we can have some fun opening and building at the same time.
Cool. We'll look forward to that.
We have a big scary flying dude, and
Remorseful Cleric.
Another one of those like not too bad 2-drops. This could be playable. It has a strong effect. It flies. It does damage.
Oh, we get 2 in a row.
Rare. Ooh, that's quite nice. That's a Block of Worm. This card used to be an uncommon, and now it is a rare. And it is your penultimate big beefy green thing.
Yeah.
It's big. It has trample. When it comes into play, it does a thing. When it dies, it does a thing.
Kind of reminds me of the worms from Trimmers. Did you ever see that movie with Kevin Bacon Bits?
That's one of the references you get with this card a lot.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you the other references.
Yeah, we won't talk about that on. We'll get demonetized from YouTube. All right.
Please don't sue me, YouTube.
Pelka worm. Anyway, Blocka worm. That's cool. So that's
still a nice foil rare pull.
Foil rare.
And that is our foil rare for the box.
Oh, really?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, there could be another, but I'm...
Estimated value on that one?
Not too much. It's been reprinted.
Couple bucks.
It's been reprinted a whole bunch.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're on there.
Forsaken Sanctuary.
It's a sanctuary, except it's been forsaken.
And it's...
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Don't you even think about going to that place. All right.
It's not up to help code.
Oh, once again, I got the stuff going in the wrong piles here.
Thopter. It's a Thopter. I love it how we've opened 2 emblems and no planeswalkers. Let's see if we can hit our... Have you ever opened a planeswalker?
No, I've heard about those.
Well, let's see if we can open them. There are 5 different ones in this set.
Okay. Uncomfortable Chill.
Actually, I think there might be more. No, there's actually 6. And the best one is a very special planeswalker.
Hopefully we'll see that.
I would like to see him.
And you can tell us all about it.
Very fun effect.
Catalyst Immental. Rustwing Falcon. Disperse.
Get rid of it. Epicurean of Blood.
Wow, yeah, again, artwork on those.
I love
Super
the
cool.
vampires. This one does.
Bristling Boar. Strangling Spores.
Yep.
Crusher, we saw that. Colossus Dreadmaw. Marauder's Axe.
Yep.
Nice.
That's fun.
And our first uncommon, Angie's Welcome.
Ajani's Welcome.
Ajani's.
So Ajani is one of those planeswalkers. He's a cat who has a giant double-bladed axe and doesn't like you messing with him.
Wow, he doesn't look like he likes jokes at all.
No, he's not the humorous type.
Look, he's like, stop with the jokes. All right. Meteor Golem.
Meteorite Golem. I love this one. Or no, just Meteor. But big thing, comes into play, blows up anything you want, basically.
So you bring up interesting about the pronunciation between meteor and meteorite. You know the difference of the two?
Scientifically?
Scientifically.
Not off my hand. Not off
meteor, it's in the air. Meteorite, it's on the ground.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Although I feel like this guy's on the ground.
Right, and that's why he should be
a meteorite.
Meteorite. So you nailed it scientifically.
I guess I was correct.
They, I think, got it wrong with their naming. Anyway.
Or maybe he's a meteor because he like barrels into some dude and just like, I'll destroy you now. Psychic Symbiote.
Yeah, this one looks
good horror for this one.
Crazy looking artwork on that. Look at that. Wow.
And we have another top-down designed rare, the Djinn of Wishes, where it is a Djinn and it comes into play with 3 wish counters. And you can remove them to make a wish.
Wow.
That's how you do it. And we have a basic land.
Swamp.
Hello, basic land.
Goblin.
Looks
kind of spooky. What's in our
50 non-full art basic lands?
Just basic lands. Not even worth cracking, really? Unless you're into lands. Yeah, we're still holding our pack of full art lands, waiting for that giveaway.
I'd like to use one of my wish counters to get a mythic, please, on the Djinn.
Right.
Can we do that?
Please.
Or I will also take a foil Crucible of Worlds. You know, I'm not picky.
Here is Tormenting Voice again.
Swiftclaw, Oresco Swiftclaw.
Thank you. I was trying to think how to pronounce that.
Good old 3/1 was first printed in the Journey to Nyx set as a common.
That's cool. He's a lion.
Yes.
A lioness, really? Maybe.
Yeah, he's a lion.
No.
He's a dude.
Don't call him a lioness.
Yeah, he will probably cut your face off.
Divination.
The most reprinted card in the history of reprinted
Really?
cards. Yeah, this has been everywhere.
Oaken Form. Spooky Dog. Spooky Wolf.
Another old reprint. Duke Center. Gotta love this guy.
Yeah.
He's a dude. When he dies, he turns into a zombie.
Huh.
Seems fine. Speaking of zombies.
There you go. Walking Corpse.
There you go.
Snapping Drake. Gearsmith Guardian. Druid of the Cow. We saw that one before.
Smelt.
There's Smelt.
OG Smelt.
Though who smelt dealt.
And there's another mare. Can we get all 5?
Colossal Majesty.
Play a thing that's ginormous draw card. Hey, and there's our first multicolor is Satyr Enchanter. So he is in fact an enchanter. And We do not see a mythic, but we do see a legendary creature. There is Izareth, the Awakener.
Cool.
Hello. Welcome to the legendary creatures pile.
And land. This just goes there, and then we have a knight for that one. Alright guys, we got 4 packs left. So I think there were 10 packs in this. Some of the fat packs only have 9. But anyway, this one had 10. Alright, Act of Treason.
Act of Treason.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Trump's gonna get you. Knight's Pledge. Uncomfortable Chill.
We
Saw that.
We did already open a wall.
Knight of Child. Bristling Boar. Invoke the Divine. Pegasus Courser.
Yep.
Field Creeper. Like that one.
Can you say Scarecrow?
Reminds me of Tim Burton.
It does, doesn't it?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean, I feel like that would be the Reaper King.
Field Creeper, Reaper King. Aviation Pioneer. Who's this lady?
Someone who made a Thopter.
I feel like that's like one of the artists that just wanted to get her own face on the card.
I can totally see that happening, yeah. I mean, there is a card named after the lead designer of Magic. And that's all anyone ever asks him to sign, apparently, is that card.
Makes sense. And then there's this creature.
Yep.
Rise from the Grave.
And there's a reprint if I've ever seen one.
Sorcery.
Fiery Finish. Blow you up.
Creature Nightmare Horse.
Hey, there's another mare. Now we are short 1 mare. And Mentor of the Meek. Talk about a reprint. Actually strong in a little creatures deck, in my opinion, but kind of slow.
And so I think this is the same planes that we got in the foil. Is this right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hey.
So check that out. There's one version. There's your normal version.
I prefer the shiny version.
Everyone does, right? Who doesn't?
Actually, some old school players don't.
Really?
I'm friends with an old school player who hates foil cards.
Huh. Why? Just they like decided to take a stance against foil?
Basically.
Because they cost more and don't do anything other than look cool?
Yeah. I mean, back in the day in Magic, there were no set symbols and there were no foiling. So the best cards in the game looked the same as the worst cards in the game. You had to just know what was good.
Right.
Like Black Lotus looks like any other artifact, and it's worth several $1,000s a shot.
Wow. Aura, or what is that? Knight's Pledge. Anticipate.
Anticipate. Good old-fashioned tempo card.
Something or
Onake or Ogre.
Ogre. Yeah, he does look
He's
like an
from
ogre.
the Onake tribe. They're intelligent ogres who I think are largely dead now.
Wow, how do they fare against Hired Blades?
Probably well, because one of them is an ogre and one of them is just not an ogre. Highland Game.
That's cool. Look at that. What is that? Like a 20-point Highland Game buck? Oh, it's an elk.
That's
why.
elk.
That's why it's got so many points there. Pegasus, we saw that one. Field Creeper.
I think they made a point to give it a lot of horns.
There's this lady again.
This lady.
We saw this one. Rabid Bite.
Rabid Bite.
He's going to turn you into a zombie.
Actually, I think he's going to turn you into... I don't know. Actually,
Skilled Animator.
Ooh, this one's fun. It turns any artifact into a big thing. Until it dies. And then it becomes not a big thing for some reason.
Arcane Encyclopedia.
This is the better version of Jam Day Tome, which makes me sad because I liked Jam Day Tome.
Just straight up murder.
Straight up murder. Good old fashioned murder.
Like, they don't mix any words. They're just like, this guy is a murderer.
What is it? I mean, it's murder. It murders target creature. Like, what more do you want?
Destroy target creature.
Yep.
It's not work if you enjoy it.
It's not work if you enjoy it. And Demanding Dragon. This card's not too bad. This is a big thing when it comes to play. They, if I'm correct, take damage or sack a dude, which never hurts.
Forest. Cool. And Assaulter. 2 packs left. Then, like I said, we'll do another. We're going to do a separate video for our 9 Oath of the Gatewatch. So be looking out for that one.
And we've got
Cancel. You've been canceled.
Sure Strike.
Revitalize.
Yep.
Exactly what it says.
Exactly what it does.
Infectious
This
Horror.
guy again.
There's our Garbage Pail Kid.
No one in Grixis ever dies of old age.
Oh, and there's a Spooky Giant Spider. Oh.
Giant spider. If you have arachnophobia, avert your gaze.
Lich Caress.
Destroy a thing, gain life. You'll notice that the Destroy a Thing cards cost a lot of mana. Hey, is that a Manalith?
Manalith, that's cool.
Manalith, it makes all the colors.
Take Vengeance.
Where are our mythics?
Ghost form. They must be coming.
They must be in these 2 packs.
Electrify. Electrify. Aether Tunnel.
Aether Tunnel.
Alright, Switcheroo. I like that dragon.
This is a fun...
I'm pretty sure we gave this to... So if you guys saw the opening we did with Yu-Gi-Oh! With Adams, he was in here one day before we did the video, and I had opened some cards. I let him look through, and I'm pretty sure he wanted the Switcheroo, and I gave it to him, and I was like, man, I really like that card, but...
Switcheroo is an interesting card, because it's technically a 2-for-1. But it doesn't have to be a good 2-for-1.
He said he could do some shenanigans, is what he said.
The big thing is what you do is you want to have a creature on your side of the field with a detrimental effect. For example, Steel Golem, which prevents you from playing any more creatures, and then you give it to your opponent. So not only do you get one of their cards, you give them a card that they don't want.
That's awesome.
This kind of trick was best done with the Black Enchantment Demonic Pact, which, to make a long story short, has 4 effects. At the beginning of each turn, it would give you one of those effects that you hadn't done before, and they were get a good thing, get a good thing, get a good thing, and lose the game. So you'd take all the good effects, then give it to your opponent, and they would have to pick the final option, which was lose the game automatically.
Wow. So yeah, this artwork I think is
awesome. Great
this
artwork.
is awesome. Yeah, that was why I liked it. He took it. I gave it to him for playability. I wanted him to see.
And there's this guy. Makes mana, becomes a dragon.
Okay.
What more do you want? And
there
Mythic. Is the Scape Shift. Say hello to the playable Mythic staple.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
So this is actually good because it's part of a deck called Scape Shift. Yes, the deck is named after the card. Okay. What you basically do is you get a whole bunch of lands in play, and you play this. And what this says is sacrifice all of your lands, then search your deck for that many lands and put them into play. And what you're going to do is when you activate Scape Shift, you're going to search your deck for a card called Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. And what Valakut says is, it's a red land, it comes to play tapped, and whenever a mountain comes into play, if you control so many other mountains, it deals 3 damage to your opponent. So what you do is you get like Valakut, and 5 mountains. And then since all the mountains come to play at the same time, they all trigger each Valakut. So it gives you 3 damage, times 2, times 5, which is 30 damage to the opponent's face, and they die automatically.
Wow.
And that's why this card is good.
Awesome.
Because
value on it, couple bucks.
I think I've seen it at 11. It might have dropped a little.
Okay.
But it's a good.
Still though,
that's a good card to be pulled.
Should it go here or its own pile?
Yeah, in the rare pile.
All right.
Nice pull.
Yeah. Thank you, Lotus Sworn. Mountain.
Speaking of the mountains, we need. There's one.
There's one.
And
we have a bat. Just in time for Halloween.
Spooky. Spooky, scary.
Once again, awesome artwork.
Down your spine.
All right, last pack of our core set 2019.
And can we get a second mythic? That's what we need.
We need a second.
I would like
mythic.
to see a Bullus. Bullus, please.
All right, Goblin Motivator.
Yep.
We've seen him. Daybreak Chaplain. We've seen it.
Or gal.
Scholar of Stars. It was in the same sequence order.
Daggerback. It's a Basilisk.
Infernal Scarring.
This one was fun.
Colossal Dreadmaw.
This card's funny because they reprinted this like 3 times in a row, so everyone was joking about how every set needs to have this card now. It's just a big thing.
Explosive Apparatus.
Oh hey.
Shocking. Star Crowned Stag. That's a cool one for you elk lovers.
Good old fashioned when this attacks tap a thing.
All right, Thud.
Thud.
Uncommon.
Hey,
Knightly Valor.
There's the non-foil Knightly Valor. We have the foil over here.
Show you the foil real quick.
Hello.
So that's your foil. Can't even really see it. There it goes.